myself. If you're new to this class, my name is Marianna. I used to share this class with April, but from tonight, this class is officially mine. So I hope you like it, because this is the only face you're going to see from tonight. Okay. Now, I'm not going to go through the usual question if there are injuries, because this class really doesn't focus on flexibility or improving posture. It's going to be just very relaxing, okay? Just in case I need to make a couple of adjustments, there should be a little card close to you. If you're happy to be touched, put it on the yes side. And if you don't want me to touch you, just put the no visible. And ready to start? I think there is just one more coming. Hi. And we are ready. I'm going to start in a very unusual way tonight. Let's start by placing the feet on the floor and then place the knees down. Make your way into tabletop and then make your way into a prone position. So just lay down on your stomach, on your abdomen. Allow the feet to fall toward the outside and place one cheek on the floor. Then extend the arms alongside the body and allow your arms to feel heavy with the palms facing up. Close your eyes and just connect with your body. Just feel the whole body touching the mat. If you need to, gently wiggle your hips until you reach a comfortable position. And then, again, with your eyes closed, become aware of your physical body. Feel one side of your face touching the mat. Feel the shoulders soft, relaxed, abandoned. Feel your arms heavy and relaxed. Feel the abdomen heavily on the floor. Feel the pubic area. And then just feel your legs, again, heavy, relaxed, abandoned on the floor. Feel the points of contact with the ground. And in this deep relaxation now, become aware of your breath. Remind yourself there is no way you need to be rather than right here, right now. And please enjoy this moment of stillness and calm. There is nothing you need to do or accomplish other than breathe and relax into the present moment. The only challenge for you right now is to keep your mind still. Keep your mind focused right here, right now in this studio. Trust me, every kind of thoughts can wait. Learn to dedicate time to yourself. become aware of your breath. And as you inhale, feel the chest expanding, filling with nourishing air. And as you exhale, on the other way around, feel the chest as it shrinks. And just keep that nice rhythm between inhalations and exhalations. With your next inhalation, very gently start moving your toes, move your fingers, and also lift your head facing forward. Place your hands at the level of the rib cage and push the chest and the hips all the way up into a tabletop position. Once again, wiggle the hips from one side to the other. And I reckon that not everybody is happy into this prone position. If you feel a kind of quite uncomfortably at the level of the lower spine, let's go into 3 rounds of cows and cat pose. So deep breath in, arch the spine, stick the bottom up, look up, feel the stretching from the chin to the way down to the pubic bone, and as you exhale, chin to the chest, push down the tailbone. And so slowly again, in and arch the spine, exhale. Just one more, in, exaggerate this movement as much as you can, and exhale. Release to a neutral spine, wiggle the hips, and then place your knees slightly wider than hips width apart, hips width, big toes touching behind you, sit on the heels, walk the hands away and just rest the forehead on the floor. Enjoy child pose for the next 3 minutes. And right here, right now, I encourage everybody to really release every single little bit of tension from the lower spine. If you need to, once again, wiggle your hips. See if you can go deeper and deeper into the pose. If you need support, you can use the blanket to support the forehead. Just find your way to be comfortable. Allow me to remind you to stay still with your mind. Trust me, everything can wait. So again, dedicate this hour of time to yourself, to your yoga practice, for your physical and mental well-being. Just a couple of deep breaths more in here. And please, with the next inhalation, engage your arms. Keep them extended. Lift your head and look forward. Gently walk the hands slightly closer. From here, we are going to go into a variation of child pose that involves a twist of the torso. Let's start placing the right hand, the right arm underneath the left arm. And place the right side of your face on the mat. And just keep breathing. If you need to go deeper with your hips, please do it. If you need to widen your knees, please do it. And then, with your eyes closed, just keep enjoying exactly where you are. The last 5 deep breaths in here. And on the next inhalation, engage the left arm. Come all the way back to the center with your chest. And before we go into the second side, let's lift the hips. Knees slightly closer. Shake your feet to begin with. Might feel a little bit weird. Also rotate your feet in both directions. Okay. Tap the toes down. Just 2 more rounds of cows and cat. So inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, chin to the chest. Again, in and out. And release to a neutral spine. Knees wide. Again, big toes touching. Let's sit on the heels. again. And now we keep the right arm extended and we place the left arm underneath, twisting the torso and placing the left side of the face on the floor. And once again, nothing else but breathing. Just a few deep breaths more in this position. And again, on the next inhalation, please make your way back to the center with the left arm, all the way up with the chest, knees close, shake the feet again, wiggle the hips. And the next pose is going to be the last variation of the child pose. This time we're going to keep the knees close together. Tap the toes under, again, sit down on your heels, and then just melt the chest toward the thighs. Extend the arms inside the body. And allow the head to rest on a pillow or to rest on the floor or to simply hang. We won't stay here too long. Just once again, allow the lower spine to completely surrender. The last 3 deep breaths in here. And on the next inhalation, please place the palms of the hands on the floor and push the chest all the way up. Make your way into tabletop one more time. And from here, we go into a total body stretch called the downward facing dog. So tap the toes under and just extending the legs. Stretch your legs, stretch the arms. Remember, there are 3 rules in downward facing dog. Please spread the fingers. Those are the foundations. Keep the feet hips width apart and keep the feet parallel. From here, let's start walking on the place, bending one knee at a time. Bend the left, bend the right, bend the left, bend the right. Just a few more. Left, right, left, right. Come back to the center with me. Take a deep breath in, and if you can, stretch the toes. Come higher and higher with your heels. Beautiful. And now as you exhale, push the heels down. Very good. And from downward facing dog, start walking your hands closer and closer to the feet. Bend your knees. Keep your knees nice and soft. Hands to the opposite elbow. Let's go into ragdoll pose. Just rock from one side to the other. Keep the neck neutral. Keep looking down toward your knees. And just decompress the lower spine. Just a few more. On the next inhalation, release the fingertips down toward the floor and walk the hands away from your feet, making your way again into downward facing dog. So let me repeat the 3 rules. Just spread the fingers, keep the feet parallel, and the feet hips width apart. And again, walk on the place, bending one knee at a time. And now that we are slightly warmer, see if you can really exaggerate this movement. So whenever you bend the right knee, feel the stretching in the left arm, the left side of the rib cage, and the other way around when you bend the left knee. And just a few more. Don't hold the breath. And then come back to the center, readjust into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and stretch the toes. And as you exhale, push the heels down. From here, just kneel down. The very last round of cows and cat. Inhale and exhale. And release to a neutral spine. Now let's cross the legs and see if you can go through this nice transition into a seated position. I encourage everybody now to use the bolster. Because we are going into the straddle pose. Perfect. Because for straddle pose, you might need to give your back to the wall if you don't mind, so there will be more space. And now, without making any judgment, keeping the legs extended and the toes pointing up. Place the balls in front of you and allow the bolster to support the forehead. And find your own way to be comfortable. You can place the hands on the floor, maybe the forearms on the floor according to your level. Exhalation after exhalation, see if you can fall forward a tiny little bit more. Tiny, tiny, tiny little bit more. Feel free to move the bolster. Ensure your shoulders are soft and relaxed. And also with each breath you take, see if you can release tension at the level of the legs, the inner thigh, the calves. Just keep breathing. We are going to enjoy straddle pose for a little bit longer. If you need to, feel free to point your toes down and then up toward the ceiling. And then again, point them down like ballerinas and then point them up. Ensure there's no tension in your legs and keep folding forward. The last 3 deep breaths in here. And on the next inhalation, press the palms of the hands on the floor. Start coming up with the chest. Remove the bolster. Keep it close to you. And place the legs close together. Take off the fleshy part underneath your bum. We are going into Paschimottanasana for just 10 deep breaths. Feel free to use a little bit of help. Keep the toes pointing up. Fold forward. And keep the neck neutral, looking down toward your knees. Just 10 deep breaths in here. And on the next inhalation, ready to place the hands on the knees, release the belt if you're using it, and lift the chest all the way up. Bend the knees, and just come closer, and then just lay down on your spine. And to begin with, for this final sequence, hug the knees into the chest. You have the option of keeping the knees close together or apart, and you have the option to stay still or rock from one side to the other. As long as you release the shoulders down, soft and relaxed, you leave the head down on the floor, and you just release tension from the lower spine. Just to go slightly deeper, from the inner side of your legs now, reach for your feet. Again, release the shoulders down and the head on the floor, and enjoy happy baby pose for a few deep breaths more. Again, option to stay still or to rock from one side to the other as you prefer. Just few more. Time to release. Happy baby pose. Release your feet. And now, please hug just the right knee into the chest and extend the left leg toward the floor. Shoulders down, head on the floor. Keep pushing that right knee deeper and deeper into the chest. On the next inhalation, draw a 90-degree angle with your right leg. And please, with one hand, push the right knee all the way down toward the floor into spinal twist. Option here to stretch the arms out and to look toward the right thumb. And again, nothing else but breathing. Enjoy this deep, profound twist of the spine. See if with each exhalation you can twist the torso a tiny little bit deeper. Every time a little bit more. The last 3 deep breaths in here. And on the inhalation, please come all the way back to the center with the right knee. Hug both knees into the chest once again. From one side to the other. And we are ready for the second side. So it's time to keep the left knee into the chest now and to extend the right leg. few more. And on the next exhalation, time again to draw a 90-degree angle with that left leg and push the left knee all the way down to the floor. Twisting the torso. Option to stretch the arms out. Use the bolster to support the knee. And then keep your eyes closed and just enjoy where you are. I always like to remind you that every time we twist the torso, this pose has a huge beneficial effect on the digestive tract. Keep that nice rhythm between inhalations and exhalations. Just a few deep breaths more in and out. The last two deep breaths in and out. In and out. And on the next inhalation, come all the way back to the center with your knees. I know it's not the most pleasant, but so full of benefits. Let's go into recline the butterfly pose. So keeping the knees bent, place the feet on the floor, and then soles of the feet together, drop the knees down toward the floor. We won't stay here too long, don't worry. Just 5 deep breaths more. Whenever you feel the need of moving your legs, just see if you can resist the urge to move. The last one, fully in with me, and out. And from here, place your hands on your knees and gently push them up together. Hug the knees into the chest. And from here, start rolling this time, onwards and back, onwards and backwards. Again, massaging the spine in a different way. With the next one, come all the way up to a sitting position. Preparation for the final Shavasana. If you want to wear your socks, if you want a hoodie, if you want to cover yourself. Also, we have the eye pillow. Let's put 3 drops of lovely essential oil on the eye pillow, just 3. And then you have 2 blankets. Use one blanket to support your head, the other blanket to cover yourself. And I really recommend to everybody to place the bolster to support your knees. Cover your feet, legs, chest, and cover your eyes with the eye pillow. Feel the essential oil, smell the essential oil. Lavender is so powerful to relax, really helpful to relax. And then place the arms alongside the body with the palms facing up. Allow me to guide you through a quick body scan. Starting from your feet, I invite you to visualize your feet, the toes, the soles of the feet, the heels, and allow your feet to rest. Allow them to feel heavy. Then visualize your legs from the ankles, traveling all the way down, the calves, the knees, the thighs. Allow your legs to feel heavy. Then visualize the pelvic area. And again, softly. Visualize the abdomen. Take a deep breath in with me. Feel the abdomen expanding. And then as you exhale, allow the abdomen to rest. Visualize your fingers, your hands, your arms. Allow them to rest, relaxed and heavy on the floor. Take a deep breath in with me. And as you exhale, allow the chest and the shoulders to feel heavy and completely abandoned on the floor. Then soften the throat, soften the jaw, soften every single muscle in your face. And right here, right now, just connect with your body. Feel your body. I'm sure behind the tiredness, because I'm sure it's been an hard week for everybody. I'm sure behind the tiredness, you can feel a kind of bliss. Enjoy where you are right now until I call you back. On the next inhalation, please become aware of your physical body and gently start moving your fingers, your toes. You can also rotate your hands. Turn your face from one side to the other. Take a deep breath in and stretch your arms over your head. As you exhale, hug the knees into the chest. And from here, drop your knees toward one side, the one that you prefer or where you have more space. A couple of deep breaths more in recovery position, just to reconnect. And then, in your own time and in your own way, make your way up to a seated position. With your legs crossed, your hands in prayer at the heart center, your eyes closed. I'm sending you my gratitude. Thank you for sharing your time, your energies, your vibes with me. And please repeat loud after me. I have enough. I do enough. I am